losing the set that he lost in Big House to aMSa looked like he had a really good handle on the matchup.
Yeah.
So, like, yeah, I don't even know for this one, man. I think this is actually a pretty good draw for Soonsay.
You know what pisses me off about Soonsay?
It's
like the joke is like, hey, like, you know, handsome, like, discount Matt Damon.
Yeah.
You hang out with him, you talk to him, he really just does have it all.
It's just
He's
true.
really nice. He's funny.
Yep.
He has like a cool job.
Yeah.
He's cracked at the game. He's handsome.
He's
insane.
really eloquent.
He's eloquent.
He's like obviously really smart. He's really well spoken.
His stat sheet is insane.
It's insane. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. So my theory is maybe he's killed a man. Right?
It has to be, right?
It has to be. There's got to be something
evil. There's somewhere in the desert there is a small wooden cross sticking out of the ground, and that is the person that Soonsay murdered.
Right.
And they have never been found.
Never been found. It never will be because he did too good of a job. No, I love him. He's awesome. Yeah, he's kind. It's funny because it's funny you bring up like the Soonsay Josh man kind of. A rivalry or whatever, like their beef,
Yeah, let me
roast
elucidate how they differently they see the world. Soonsay is a positive guy. He's really nice, he's really open, this and that, and he likes to carry that positivity into his things he does, like play Melee, especially the things he loves, like play Melee.
Yeah.
But the problem is that when he starts losing against Josh in friendlies, that positive energy goes away, which is very normal. But Josh considers that hypocritical. So Josh is saying there is no reason for you to act like it's all good until you start losing. So what Josh will do is start needling him. So on the call, Josh will be like, working Soonsay, and Soonsay won't be saying anything. And Josh will be like, hello, anybody home? And he'll start needling him. And because Soonsay doesn't want to talk because he's losing, he's trying to focus.
Yeah.
And so it's these two ideas.
And Josh is very, very good while talking.
He is such a dick. He is so good at like trash talk and playing while talking while also playing really sick. And so it's this dichotomy of Josh saying, hey, be true to yourself, this positivity is a meme. And Soonsay saying, no, it's not a meme, I have two wolves inside me.
Yeah.
Don't you understand?
Right.
And one of them is getting destroyed by Yoshi right now, and the other one gets destroyed by you.
You're right.
Josh, man.
aMSa is about to JV for this with an Armada Shine-esque forward air going out there. Armada. aMSa's like one thing that I think there's we talked about it with Axe. Is he hitting the up air DIs? Talked about it with H-Box. Is he hitting his rest or is he missing? With aMSa, there is like, okay, he's got flowcharts on flowcharts for his punish game, but they're pretty hard to do. And I think there are tournaments where he shows up and he hits everything, and there's tournaments where he shows up and he hits 70 to 80%.
Okay.
And when it's the latter, like he's always pretty good. But sometimes he's just on one.
Yeah.
And then it's very different.
And that being on one is like a fundamental part of the game. Like Bobby Siege talked about all the time. It was just like, you have an A game and a B game. You want to make sure your B game is the best it can be because you're not always going to be playing the best.
Right.
And aMSa is one of those players where I rarely see him playing like shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's like, most players, you're like, he's really not playing good today. But man, there's a couple, and aMSa is one of them where it's like, that doesn't really happen.
Yeah, his B game's pretty damn high. Right there you saw missile reaction tech chase. aMSa a big proponent of like, just learn a reaction tech chase and you'll just start winning, bro. That's what I did.
Just do it.
Yeah, like
just win, LOL.
Right, like Smash players hate him. This one weird trick, learn how reaction tech chase, bro.
Yeah.
The one thing though about Yoshi that is wonky is because Yoshi's standing grab is so slow, it's like really slow, Yoshi can't actually grab tech and place on reaction. Yoshi's got to kind of, so the thing that Soonsay's starting to do, I think, to try to mix him up is in spots where he thinks aMSa's going to go for a reaction tech chase to dash grab the side techs, then you tech in place, and then he's got to like down smash or something.
Yeah.
So you kind of try to throw a wrench in the formula.
Yeah, he definitely has to choose something that probably, ooh.
Was that kill? No, too heavy.
Nice extension. That probably won't lead, like a grab is so ruthless. Nice power shield with the egg. Also, it said on the bottom, I think it was 9-1, aMSa over Soonsay lifetime stats. 9-2.
Probably in games, right?
Or in sets or games?
In games, yeah.
Got it. 3-0 in sets.
Okay. Yeah, and I mean, this set started with a really, really, really crucial, dominant game from aMSa, but game 2, super different story.
But the thing is, Fox is a Pokemon, and this is his home.
That's very true. Yeah, stages are pretty important, I think.
Cute little movement right there, just baiting in front of the shield, doing nothing. I think aMSa can put this one, you know. Well, sometimes you poop him out.
Sometimes you poop him out. Oh, what's the
flow chart?
Huh? Gets the ledge. Yeah, I was hoping there was some way for that to continue.
It's really clean wave shine on a shield as well, off of a power shield, I believe.
Yeah, which is nuts.
Right. Soonsay's got to tap it in. We go to game 2. It becomes a best of 3, as HBox would say.
Does he? Is that an HBox?
I said it first. Ludwig made ruthless fun of me, and then HBox said it, and I said, well, the GOAT said it.
The GOAT said it.
So I don't know what to tell you.
and he didn't know you said it? Or was he quoting?
No.
Okay. All
right, we did not
Either way, it's funny.
Yeah, it is funny both ways.
Yeah. Okay, and that's just going to be, taps it in. Stadium out of the way. And, yeah, you know, back in the day, I would say that FD's tough as well, but these days it's kind of like FD's kind of turned into a Yoshi stage in a weird way for us sometimes. So now it's wide open.
Man, the Yoshi's or FD is the last game of Big House against Mango.
Oh my God, you're right.
That was I remember where I was. You know why? Because everyone stood up to applaud aMSa except this guy. I'm literally in the front row. I'm so sad that Mango lost. And you know what? I saw him at the casino later. He's hammered. I was like, you know, I didn't stand up when aMSa won. He's like,
I remember this. Yeah, like at the bar.
Know.
Yeah.
I know.
I remember this interaction. I think I was there. That's tight.
That's how stubborn and stupid and idiotic I am. I want you to know, I'm not a good guy. I should have stood up for aMSa. But you know what?
aMSa couldn't see you.
You know what I said?
Down,
I was
care.
like, the GOAT needs another. Let Mango have his big
another, bro. The GOAT needs another.
aMSa could wait his turn. The GOAT needs another ring.
I feel it. I mean, a Mega win is never bad for Melee at the end of the day. So, and it's never not exciting. So,
winner of this does go straight into top 8, which is pretty hype.
Yeah.
You forget because it's only top 48. So if you get into winners from this side, you only have to win 2 sets. I say only. There's the hardest players in the world, but it's 2 sets. It's way less than losers from top 48.
Way less. There's some kind of stat line that our good buddy Zeke actually told me about recently, where like in the last 2 or 3 years, like only 3 people have won a tournament from the losers bracket. I think it's Mango, Hungrybox, and I think the third one might be Zane.
It's probably Zane.
But anyway, it basically just like doesn't really happen.
Yeah.
Once you go to losers, because you have to beat everybody and not half the people, it's just so much less likely.
It's exhausting, yeah. Especially if you go in early. Oh man, you're playing for a while.
Right. So it's very, very rare.
You ever think about how Fat Goku almost made top 8 Genesis?
Yeah, I do. I do think about
that sometimes.
I do think about that.
Sorry, these are just thoughts that fly through my head as aMSa says a stock up on Soonsay.
Stock up, and Smash is not going to kill it 118. Whatever. I'm going to talk about it a little more, even though we shouldn't. What made you think of that?
Just the fact that there are so many stories of people that almost got top 8 that no one really thinks about. And then also Soonsay's brains got fucking sent all over Dreamland. That was crazy.
I think mechanically speaking, if there's one move that a move I wouldn't want to get hit by if it was me. First of all, every Marth move, like Mark Jab would just kill you IRL because it's sword. But Yoshi's forward air.
You just explode.
Yoshi's forward air would shatter. Have you seen those videos where like someone like a strong man like crushes a watermelon? It would just do that to you. Because he's a dinosaur.
He's a dinosaur. His skull has to be hard.
Right.
Really good edge guard as well. I always love watching aMSa from the ledge. It's like a craftsman.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The way he gets off the ledge, throws an egg. If there's a platform, he usually touches it. It's just so tight. It looks so great.
It's really cool. Like to add to that, I fully agree. In some matchups, it's like it becomes important. Like Marth. The egg becomes, like, he almost uses the egg the way that Peaches used the turnip drop, where then it turns into a hitbox that will combo into a nair or something, and then he keeps the edge guard going. It's really cool.
Yeah, because it's the mastery of the character in an engine that you are fighting the entire way to be able to convert off of an egg that just randomly hit. Or not randomly, but was placed well.
Right, placed well.
It's just really fun to watch.
Ooh, crazy trade there. I think, Yoshi is, that's one of the things, I think, for a long time, you know, it was like, okay, well, how does Yoshi like flowchart edge guard? What's the sauce here? And I think something that Yoshi definitely has, jabs there were nuts.
Wow,
he barely gets the edge hog. So Yoshi has a really easy way to grab the ledge while facing it. because you just run and you can do the egg thing, or you can even run and you just turn around and hit jump, and you instant snap to ledge with your double jump startup. Yeah, it's really, really quick and extremely easy to do.
Interesting.
And so, unlike a lot of characters where you need to kind of turn around first and then wave dash back to the ledge, Yoshi can be facing the ledge, but as the spacey or whatever, you're like, at the last moment, he could swipe the ledge from me. So it's very scary.
It is scary. Also, yeah, there's those like setups. Oh, no. Oh, he's doing the aMSa things.
I thought he'd do more up airs, but okay.
It doesn't matter if you meter kids. The Nair was so smart.
Oh, dash attack up beaten out, I think, by up B.
It's crazy that Soonsay got back. I definitely didn't think that was the case. Forward smash goes the wrong way, but maybe it was just the Yomi that we're not seeing.
No one's seeing it. Yeah, at that point.
I learned a thing from Johnny back when I started checking out Falcon stuff, which is like, probably this got found out way earlier, but it's basically, as Falcon, you roll towards the ledge, and then you short hop, not moving, you will grab ledge. You just short hop, and then you just land, and you grab ledge. So it's like a very easy way. You don't have to wave dash back and like risk your life and stuff like that.
Right.
So those sort of like miniature setups, I think, they're good for fundamentals. And you're telling me that Yoshi can do weird stuff like that.
Yep.
And aMSa is just like a demon because of his accessibility to the ledge. Very scary.
Exactly. Yeah, and that's why I think, the edge guards will frequently go the way they do, where you start to see the spacey like second-guessing themselves. Oh, barely misses that tech chase.
As soon as they on life support, that up air is not going to do anything besides put a little damage on.
Yeah, I guess you have to do, you do that up air, and then you read that they're going to down B. It turns into a mix-up.
He just tried to wave shine him like it was a 2008 combo video. Oh, no, he got sent way off.
Wow. Soonsay. Yeah, great stadium game, but aMSa just too solid. Too solid with the wife power-up.
Wife power-up will do it. Wife power-up puts you in winner side top 8.
The BC power-up.
Yeah.
Playing home team, technically, which is kind of funny because Soonsay's the Canadian national,
it is
but,
funny.
This is what it is.
They're both equally Canadian in all ways.
Yeah.
But yeah, Soonsay, he's going to – let me check out the loser side. So our top 8 so far, we have one more match, I think, to commentate. It's going to be J-Mook Mango to get into top 8.
Oh, that's a fun one.
And then there's a ton of losers to play.
Yeah, a lot of it happening literally right now. I see Joshman versus Salami is starting up on the side stream. Fiction versus Polo. Polo up a stock on Fiction in Game 3 with Falcon against
Polo
Fiction.
From? I don't know Polo at all.
I think, dude, I'm not sure. I want to say Canadian. I've run into Polo's Falcon on ranked a couple times. They're just good.
Okay.
I didn't know they were this good though.
That's hype. Yeah.
So that's crazy.
I've played against Fiction's Falco in tournament as Falcon. Very difficult.
It's hard. Yeah, it's
extremely difficult.
And it seems like the kind of Falco that would just be annoying about it, because Fiction will just laser you 4 times and be like, haha.
You've picked the wrong character, sir.
Tweet about it.
Yeah. and then we'll tweet about I love when people pick Falcon and think that they matter in this planet.
Yeah, exactly.
You're
it's
dude. My fault, OG.
My fault, OG. Yeah.
Okay, so Spark versus S2J, Zuppy and Triff. Triff beat Elliott 3-0. Rip.
Okay. Rip.
But Zuppy's still in if you're looking for Canadian gamers. Aklo versus John Wick. Moki Shroomed. Kadoran versus Max. Max is making a run.
Which Max is this?
This is the Max from the UK, I believe. The Sheik player. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Because he beat Hagabuga, who is a dog player. I learned about. I commentated earlier with Doby.